Hello everyone, my name is Arjun Modi. Welcome to my channel. So in this video we are going to learn about the embedded system design. These videos are the series of embedded system design. So this is very helpful for your undergraduate students as well as those who want to build up their career in the embedded system domain. So here in this series of videos you are going to learn about the entire syllabus of embedded system design as well as the domain of embedded in the advanced levels like RTOS, Linux, device drivers and so on. I suggest you not to miss any video of this series. So let's get started. In this video, the contents are what is an embedded system, what are the difference between the embedded systems and the general purpose systems, and the major applications of the embedded system. So, what is an embedded system? Why do we call that system as an embedded system? We need to know before we get into the subject. So, what is the meaning, or what is the general meaning of embedded? Embedded is nothing but a combination of things. So, in this system also, in this electronic system also, we say it as it's a combination of all those components, combination of all those circuits, combination of all those things, not only circuits, not only components, not only modules, a combination of entire electronics starting from your graduation like electronic devices circuits, network analysis, microprocessor and microcontroller, control system, whatnot, every subject, DSP, DIP, every subject, electronic instrumentation, whatever you learn in these years, all the combination of subjects, all the combination of labs, all the combination of practicality is nothing but your embedded system. Okay, so this embedded system is a combination of a software as well as a hardware. So this is the theoretical thing which you have been learning from the ages. So whenever you want to learn the practicality of an embedded system in a practical way, the same definition will be expanded, not differentiated, but it is expanded to the other level. The same I am going to repeat it again. The embedded system is a combination of hardware plus a software with a specific task or specific number of operations where the task will be done one after the other. I will give you a brief example where you can understand easily. For example, we can take a washing machine. Do you know washing machine? Where it will be? In our houses. So whenever we throw the clothes in a washing machine, what it will do? It does different type of operations like soaking, rinsing, washing, drying, etc. So on the applications, whatever you buy it with the company of washing machine. So if the washing machine does all these tasks at the same number of at the same time, what happens to our clothes? This is that. So an embedded system is nothing but a hardware where you can see an entire physical appearance of a washing machine, which I have taken an example earlier, and a software which runs task by task to wash your clothes, to dry your clothes, to do whatever the things you want to do with the clothes. Okay, and a specific task, it may have number of operations like this, but it should do one after the other. That is what the embedded system design is. So there are many examples which are around us. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are using from ages these embedded systems like TV, monitor, refrigerator, AC, whatnot, everything. Still, if you want any examples, these are things like printer, PDAs, personal digital assistants, which you can see with the traffic police or electricity people while they are coming for the billing. So if you can see this picture where I have displayed all the examples of an embedded system, you can see it keenly. I haven't mentioned the smartphone, as well as the laptop or a desktop. Why? Why haven't mentioned anything here? Do you think these comes under the embedded system? Think once. This doesn't comes into the embedded system. They comes under the another systems known as general purpose systems. Why do we call them as general purpose systems? Why? Because when we take a smartphone, for example, so you will be turning WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, so on, and if time comes you will be taking one selfie, and all the other apps whatever you have opened will be drawn into the background. In the same way, when you take a laptop or a desktop, the same functionalities will be repeated. There you will be opening number of multiple windows where you will be maintaining multiple task functioning. Whereas in the embedded system, we don't do any multitasking. We do have multiple functionalities, but we don't do multitasking. But when it is compared with the general purpose systems, we have the multitasking. In this embedded system, we have only single task, but n number of operations will be there, but it doesn't run in the background nor in the front end or in the back end. It only runs in the real time. Here in this general purpose systems, we do multiple tasks, and whenever we minimize those tasks, it will run in the background. To have a clear view of this general purpose systems and the embedded systems, you need to have the knowledge about the microprocessor as well as the microcontroller. If you have a clear idea what is a microprocessor and what is a microcontroller, then you will get to know what is a general purpose system and what is an embedded system. So to know in detail about the microprocessors and the microcontroller, I'll make another video where you can see the difference between microprocessor and microcontroller and what are the features, special features, and what are the categories and what else we can do with the microprocessors and microcontrollers. So in this video we are going to see the last one, which is nothing but the major applications of the embedded systems. So we have given the embedded products up to now which are useful only for daily purposes. So we'll get into deep about the embedded systems where we are going to use apart from our daily uses. Like this major application, we are going to use the embedded systems in the medical purpose, the space, the military, mainly the military, and the home appliances. So in the if we take the medical appliances itself, what not, we'll be using this we'll be using this embedded systems every way, starting with the oscilloscopes where you are going to see in your EDC labs, the same the pulse rate meters in the ICUs. The operation theater is itself embedded system. It itself is an embedded system chamber where you can see everything, whatever the laparoscopy which used by the doctor in the operation is, and many equipments which goes under our body, which shows everything to the scan, to the x-rays, everything comes under the embedded system design itself. The next one is the space. In the space, you will be thinking what we can do it. There we can do everything, like starting with the rocket, getting into that outer space of the atmosphere, getting into the space, getting into the space station, everything. Now you can see the rover which is running in the on the Mars, the rover which is moving on the Mars and getting the photos captured for us, and where we can see the atmosphere, where we can see the climatic conditions of the Mars because of the embedded system itself. Okay, in the military application we are going to find the terrorist in different ways with the help of this ultra defense system, where the soldier will be having a gun with specific embedded products. Not only that, but all the weapons, all the advanced weapons and weapon fields are being developed by the embedded products itself. Okay, now the car, starting from the Nano to the Bugatti, Ferrari, whatever we take high-end cars to the low-end cars. Today, every car has that capability to run in any of the circumstances. They have everything, whatnot, airbags, touch button where you can start and stop the ignition, power windows, power gearing system, power windows, power steering system, where you can move to the edges of the road without any disturbances, automatic gearing system, everything, whatever you take it, whenever you reverse gear it, you can see the windshield with the camera. Everything you can see it. Whatever we used to see in the movies, in the Hollywood movies earlier in the childhood, now we are experiencing in the normal economical cars itself. That is what the embedded system is. That is a major application of the embedded system. Every day to day, if once you get into this embedded field, if you once start this career as an embedded engineer, you will never stop it. So this is one of the major applications. So these are the major applications, difference between the general purpose and embedded system, and we came to know what is an embedded system both theoretically and practically. So this is a starting video, the first episode of embedded system design. So don't miss any of the video in this series. Stay tuned. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you.